we have already studied about how to present the data. Also grouped and ungrouped frequency distribution table. How to construct group and ungrouped frequency distribution table. Now today we will study what are the different types of frequency distribution. So before that, consider the following frequency distribution table which gives the weight of 38 students of a class. You can see here 31 to 35, 9 student is having the weight. Then between 51 to 55, only one student is having the weight. Like 71 to 75, one student is having the weight. Again, two students are having the weight between 61 to 65. Now, if two new students of weight 35.5 kg and 40.5 kg are admitted in the class. You think that, suppose that two new students of weight 35.5 kg and 40.5 kg are admitted in this class, then in which interval we will include them? We cannot add them in this interval, we cannot add them as well as this class interval 36 to 40 also we cannot add. This is because there are gaps in between the upper and lower limit of two consecutive classes. We can see the gap 31 to 35, after that it is 36 to 40. So we need to divide this interval so that upper limit and lower limit of consecutive intervals are same. So how will you do that? For this, first we will take the class interval 31 to 35 and 36 to 40. Now the lower limit of this class interval is, lower limit is 36 and the upper limit of this class interval is 35. Now I will subtract 36 minus 35. You need to find the difference, that is 1. Now divide by 2. So we will get half, that is 0.5. Now we need to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and 0.5 to the upper limit of all these class intervals so that it will become continuous. So you have taken the class interval, you have written the lower limit and the upper limit, subtract, divide by 2, we got 0.5. To make this class interval continuous, we need to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit of all these class interval and you need to add 0.5 to the upper limit of all these class interval so that we will get 30 to 35, 30 point first class interval will be like this, 30.5 to 35.5, second one will be 35.5 to 40.5, again next one will be 40.5 to 45.5. So now you can see that there is no gap, all the class intervals are continuous. Now we got the class interval in continuous form 30.5 to 35.5, 35.5 to 40.5. Now these class intervals are in continuous form. Now it is possible for us to include the weight of the two new students. So that is one is 30.5, no, first one is 35.5 and the second one is 40.5 kg. Now it is possible for us to include the weight of new students in any of these classes. Now one more problem is there. Which class interval 35.5, which class interval you will include? In this first class interval or the second class interval? Which class interval you will include the weight 35.5? It is there in both the class interval. So if you include in both, then it will be counted twice. So it is not possible. So now what we will do, in which class interval we will include 35.5 kg as well as same way 40.5 kg. 40.5 kg is also included in both the class intervals. So by convention, we will consider that this 35.5 kg we will include in this class interval, in the second class interval. 35.5 kg is included in the second class interval, and the same way 40.5 kg is included in the third class interval. So this is by convention we are taking like this. So first we have made the class interval continuous. To make the class interval continuous, we have subtracted the upper limit and the lower limit of two consecutive class intervals, and then we divide by 2. Then for all the class intervals, we have subtracted 0.5 from the lower limit and added 0.5 to the upper limit. So we got a continuous class interval like this. And to include 35.5 kg, by convention we are including in the second class interval, and 40.5 kg is included in the third class interval. So 35.5 kg we have included in this class interval. So from that, one student is added to this class interval. So 5 has been increased to 6. Same way 40.5 kg we have included in this class interval. So total 14 students were there. Now when we have included one more student, it has become 15. So 2 new students were admitted in the class. So 38 has been changed to 40. Now types of frequency distribution. There are two types of frequency distribution. One is exclusive form or continuous form, and the second one is inclusive form or discontinuous form. The frequency distribution in which each upper limit of each class is excluded and the lower limit is included, that is called as exclusive form, and the frequency distribution in which upper limit and lower limit is included, that is called as inclusive form or discontinuous form. So the frequency distribution in which upper limit and lower limit is included, that is inclusive form or discontinuous form, whereas only upper limit is excluded and lower limit is included, that is exclusive form. So here is an example for inclusive class intervals and exclusive class interval. Inclusive frequency distribution and exclusive frequency distribution. In inclusive form, the upper limit as well as lower limit will be included. We can see here 31 to 35. So 35, if the frequency is 35, it will be included in this class interval. And 36 to 40. So upper limit and lower limit is included, but this will be in discontinuous form. If you have 35.5, just now we have seen, it cannot be included. So it is a discontinuous form. So upper limit and lower limit of the inclusive form, the frequency distribution in which upper limit as well as lower limit is included, that is inclusive form. And the frequency distribution in which only the upper limit will be excluded and the lower limit is included. So such type of frequency distribution is exclusive form. We know that 35.5 will be included in this group. Upper limit is excluded, only lower limit is included. So such type is called as, such type of frequency distribution is exclusive form, but it will be continuous. You can see that 35.5 is the lower limit, upper limit here, and 35.5 is the lower limit of this class interval. So this is exclusive form is otherwise called as continuous form, inclusive form is otherwise called as discontinuous form. So these are the different types of frequency distribution. Thank you for watching my video.